Ji. And so thank you to both of you for being the first people to come forward and share with us. Okay. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to session number 676 of Empowering Morning Conversations. Now, as you know, some of you know why we are there. And I think it's a good idea to remind ourselves every morning, why are we here? So that we can have a life of ease, we can have a life of joy, we can have a life of glory. Okay. We are not going to spend our life being a selfish, feverish little clod full of grievances and ailments, complaining that the world is not devoting itself to making me happy. I mean, it's my job to make me happy, right? Nobody else's job. So that's the purpose of the Empowering Morning Conversations. We get together as a community every morning to create joy, to create happiness, to create life. You know, our everyday mechanical way of living life, it does not allow it to happen. You know, every day is like business as usual. So the motto of Empowering Morning Conversations is start the day right. Energize yourself so that you can live this day as though it is your last. All right. So let's start with this thought or with this feeling. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will greet this day with love and gratitude in my heart. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And I have a nice clearing for you today, early in the morning. It is that what energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to love and adore me and my life? Everything that is times a godzillion will I destroy and uncreate it all, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to love and adore me and my life? And anything that comes in the way of that, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So today is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. Life is a succession of moments of now. Yeah. Life is occurring moment by moment by moment by moment by moment by moment by moment. And every moment is an opportunity for us to generate life, right? One is like, okay, I'm going through life. The other one is generating life. I am energizing myself. I am pushing myself beyond what I am. So that's my topic for today. Can I push beyond myself every moment of my life? So when I say beyond myself, what does it mean? Mental, physical, emotional boundaries and limitations that we have set. We don't even realize it. See, we talk about the auto mode. What is the auto mode? Auto mode is when I am not, pushing the accelerator of my life. The auto mode is, ठीक है, गाड़ी चल रहा है, चलने दो, See, how much of our life is decided by just preserving? I said, ठीक है, it's okay, What's the problem? Do you notice it's not much of a thrill? I mean, if you're living it like as usual, today's day just like any other day, is it? Today is a day just like any other day. For many of us, it is, no? Today is a day just like any other day. Why? Because you didn't do anything different. Today is a day just like any other day. I'm eating the same food, right? Slight variations here and there. Going to the same place. Of course, you have to go to the office every day. Nobody's saying don't go there. How many times, we take the time to actually look at some beautiful things that might be there on the road? There may be a beautiful tree. There may be a beautiful cloud. feeling that. A drive of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, can it be an enjoyable drive? Or it just as usual, you get into the car, you reach, you don't even know what happened on the way. Or maybe some of you are smart, so you listen to music and dance. Okay, good, better than anything else. So how about being present in that moment, in that drive, and making it a fulfilling one? Does it have to be an ordinary ride? It doesn't have to be. It can be an extraordinary life. Today morning, I was looking at a group where I am a part of, all our access facilitators group, So there's some place in Bangalore where you go and you leave a note, and some stranger will pick up the note, and some stranger has put some note that, you will pick up. So this lady put some note about, access over there. And thanks to that note, that lady who picked up that note, she went and actually did the access course and the foundation course just by reading 5 lines or 6 lines that was written over there. Every moment is an opportunity. Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Every moment is an opportunity for contribution. Every time we open our mouth, it's an opportunity to make a difference, to make a change, to grow, to expand. So can you imagine that every morning we get up and say, hey, what difference am I going to make today? How am I going to expand beyond my boundaries? Then the mind is forced to think, na? I keep talking about, getting out of the default mode and in the create mode. How is that going to happen? Long time back, I read an affirmation, and that affirmation said, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Many of you will know it. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. And I say, every day, in every way, I'm pushing myself to go beyond myself. Every day, in every way, I'm pushing myself to go beyond myself. So when I'm talking about beyond myself, what does it mean? The self that I have defined and created, ke main yahi hu, beyond myself, beyond what I see myself to be. I always like to see people, and I say to them also, you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. Do you respect yourself for who you are? Are you in allowance of yourself? Every day, in every way, I have an opportunity to go beyond myself. What does that mean? Beyond the self that I have defined myself to be. जो मैंने अपने मन में, अपने बारे में सीमाएं बना रखी हैं, उससे बाहर निकलने का अवसर हमें मिलता है रोज सुबह उठ के. So when we wake up every morning and we look forward to this wonderful day that is stretching out in front of us, it's like a big road. If you stand in the new highway that they have built from Mumbai to Delhi, and if you stand on one side and you look, you will see this long road stretching out in the distance. So there's a long road stretching out in that distance. Are you going to drive slowly on that highway? It's huge highway, okay? It's lying in front of you. Huge. I mean, it's long, unending highway. Okay? But there is a destination somewhere. Now, we have all defined some interim destinations, na? You have to reach here, you have to reach here, you have to reach here. Okay? Those goals that we make, short-term goals, long-term goals, blah, blah, blah. Okay? All this is lying in that road to the future. Everything is there. Are you going to drive your car at 20 kilometers an hour? Huh? But when we are not going beyond our mental, physical, emotional boundaries, Are you playing the game of life 100%? Why not? Because of the mentally imposed limitations, self-imposed mental limitations. Who is me? The me I defined myself to be. Did I define myself? If I define myself, can I be unlimited me? How many of us are relating to ourselves from our limitations? जब हम अपने आप को देखते हैं तो हमको अपनी खामियां पहले नजर आती हैं या हमको अपनी खूबियां नजर आती हैं? You know, when we relate with people, जब हम किसी से रिश्ता जोड़ते हैं, do we look at the wonderful part of their personality or do we see what's wrong with them? Which is better? I mean, to see the magnificence of a person, the uniqueness of a person, what is wonderful about that person? Because if you see that, that's what you will get from that person. If you look at some person and you say, oh, he's a useless fellow, he does not know how to sit, he does not know how to talk, he does not know how to stand, what will you get out of that person? Because I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that we are all unique human beings with a unique contribution that we can make to this world. But we can't see it. Just like we cannot see. How can you see it in others if you can't see it in yourself? So question is, when you are defining yourself, we are defining ourselves. I'm like this, I'm like that. Then are you looking at your magnificence? Are you looking at your strengths? Are you looking at your excellence? Are you looking at your extraordinariness? क्या आपको एक विचित्र प्राणी दिखाई देता है? So my request, I urge you, what will it take? What energy, space, and consciousness can you be that would allow you to get out of this definition of you? Then anything that stops that times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, or 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Moving forward, each moment of my life is an opportunity to be a better version of myself. Every experience is an opportunity to be a better version of yourself. How am I going to push myself beyond my boundaries today? Do you have to? No. So like in life, do you have to play any game? No, you don't have to. But you can choose to play a game. Why? How many of you play some game? Tennis, table tennis, football, chess, whatever. Do you play any game? Right? Do you have to play the game? No, you don't have to play the game, but you choose to play the game. Right, Sagar?
Yes, sir.
Why do you choose to play the game?
It is so much fun and it is expanding.
Exactly. So this life, I know that we never chose it. That's what we think. But believe me, if you go deep into the studies of so many things, you will realize that we chose this life. We chose this life situation. We chose the family to be born in. We chose to come and play this game of life. Yeah. Now, if you're going to play a game, are you going to play 100% or are you going to play, nahi yaar, khelna pad raha hai, to khel lete hain. Are you going to play a game like that? Don't be like me. When I was in school, I hated to play the games. Outdoor games I didn't like, right? So my PT sir would catch hold of me. Nahi, you join the football team, you have to play. से अब खेलना पड़ रहा है, मेरे को नहीं खेलना है, खेलना पड़ रहा है. Okay, so I never enjoyed the game because खेलना पड़ रहा है, and at some point of time I started enjoying it. So then I started playing properly, and I was so surprised. They made me center forward. I said, me? I don't even like this game. I started enjoying it. Unfortunately, I broke my hand. That was the end of the game. Okay? So I was enjoying the game. I was playing 100%. One setback, finished, gave up. How many people do that? Yeah. So sometimes we get up and say, hey, I'm going to play 100%. Today is the best day of my life. Chalo, bhagenge, dodenge. We'll play 100%. And you go to the office, your boss gets very angry at you. You just fellow, you don't know how to do your job. And they say, game khel sakte. And that's the end of it. And then all the limitations that you defined for yourself, no? That kicks in, and then you go back to being the default mode that we are. I mean, is that a life of choice? So empowering morning conversation allows me to get out from that every morning so that we never fall down into the dumps again. It's an opportunity. Yes, Jinesh, you want to say something?
So that incidents of you telling about you getting into the sports in the school out of your choice, but later on getting to enjoy it under the cajolement of a PT teacher.
Not cajolement, force.
One of the same things, sir.
Cajoling and forcing is different, but we'll not get into an argument about that. So what's the question?
So I have a brother, a younger brother of mine, who since childhood was very passionate about cricket.
Okay.
And my family could not even afford a proper bat. But he managed Mogri, kapla.
We all played with that.
Yeah, and rubber ball.
And
we used to play with it. And this guy went into the Ranji of MP.
Yeah.
And
because he chose to play, no?
Yeah. He was passionate, absolutely passionate, single-minded focus and devotion.
Okay, great.
And where the journey cut short was that he had two choices in his life, whether to become an engineer and get a regular job in ITs or whatever, and feed his family, or continue. In the first match of his, he was not allowed to play in the first playing 11. He was very desperate. He wanted to play like anyone. He asked the captain, "Bhaiya match khel raha hu na? Lucknow ki baat hai ye." The captain
Okay.
looked at him. How can you ask a captain before the match that will you be playing or not? And even if playing, the chances were dropped. Since that, he lost about cricket something like a inaction cricket, and was just into discussions.
Okay, got it. I got the message. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So, are we going to let our setbacks define us? See, we all wanted, as children, I've seen everybody used to play 100%. Okay. And then we accumulated a lot of setbacks, a lot of disappointments, a lot of discouragement from people. We bought into people's stuff. Okay. Because in those days, no parent used to encourage anyone to play cricket because you could not make money out of it. You should only do something where you can make money out of it. Now, all parents are going with their children to make them practice. Why? You can make crores out of it. Interesting thing, isn't it? So, one of the things we always say in the empowering morning conversations is get out of the influence of the environment, of the circumstances. We don't even realize how subtly the circumstances are influencing us. That's why one of the ways to defeat that is by using the power of generation. How is that? How do the circumstances influence us? Through our feelings. So when you have a setback, you don't feel happy, you feel disappointed, you feel sad, and you give up. Right? If you're not playing 100%, somewhere or the other, you allowed other people and circumstances to influence you. And they influenced you through your feelings. Somebody hurt your feelings, you said, "Chodo, why should I do it?" Right? That's why we teach you something called the power of generation. So simple. And I invite everyone to jump in. And when I say 1, 2, 3, We will all laugh 100%. And please do it without any sound if you are afraid of disturbing anyone. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all start 1 and 2 and 3, go. This is the simplest way of breaking the hold of the circumstances on you. All right. So let's move to the next part, which is visualizing and creating the day ahead. So close your eyes. Everybody keep your feet flat on the ground. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Take a long deep breath. Yeah. As you take the deep breath, raise your head like this. As you exhale, put your head down. Now keep your eyes closed and breathe normally and naturally. And with every breath, allow yourself to be in a state of deeper and deeper relaxation. And as you sit there relaxing, I want you to visualize the day ahead. Imagine that you're a film director who is visualizing the scene of his movie. Okay. And in this mind's eye, in your vision, create the day forward. Okay. Create the day in your head. See yourself moving forward in the day. See yourself doing things. See yourself creating things. Okay. That's how a movie maker creates the movie. Create the day in your eyes. Create it. Yeah, allow this imagination to take hold. Create the day in front of you. See the day unfolding in front of you. Imagine that you're walking forward, step by step. Your day is unfolding in front of you. Okay, you're creating the day forward. So much space is there for you to add so many things, that you will do, that you will achieve today. Start seeing it in your mind. See yourself playing the part. See yourself doing things. See yourself achieving things today. For morning, getting up, you're already up. After the EMC, what is happening? What's happening after that? What's happening after that? What's happening after that? What's happening after that? Yeah, till the time you come home and you go to bed. Visualize your entire day. Visualize it. See it unfolding in front of you. Okay? See it opening up for you. Now, if you think you've done it, you can open your eyes and quickly write down action points for the day which are coming out of your visualization. Whatever you imagined, put it into action. First action is write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Remember, I will live this day with love and gratitude in my heart. I will live this day with love and gratitude in my heart. Today, I will see the magnificence of myself. Today, I will see the extraordinariness of myself. Today, I will be the creator of my life. Today, I will be the creator of my experience. Venkatesh bhai, you want to say something? If you do, you can unmute and say.
Today is Shivratri, no? So just my thoughts were around the puja and other things happening here. That's so when you said that planning the day and other things, I was just thinking about going to the temple, which is crowded and all. That's all.
Very good, very good. At least you saw something. No? It's a good day to recreate your life.
Thank you.
Get the energies of Shiva to support you in recreating your life.
Yes.
I mean, can there be a more auspicious day than this? Every day, in every way, I'm creating my life. Every day, in every way, I'm going beyond myself. All right. So you can write that down. And now I will invite our dear friends, the shayars of this group, to entertain us with their shairi. Will keep us in good spirits throughout the day. Kamalji, please go ahead. After that, we will have Kunanji. First Kamal, then Kunan.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, all. Yes, sir.
Morning.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. ये हम जो रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में सो जाते हैं और याद नहीं रहता कि हमारे पास हमारी क्या खुद की क्या कैपेबिलिटी है, क्या करने की है. तो थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग अगेन एंड अगेन. एक शेर था इसी के चलते कि मतलब जिस तरह की हम ढर्रे वाली जिंदगी जीते हैं, जैसे बोलते हैं ना लोकल भाषा में, एक शेर था कि मुझे लगता रहा ये जो तरीका है सबसे अच्छा है. मुझे लगता रहा ये जो तरीका है सबसे अच्छा है, बस इसी एक ख्याल ने उम्र भर कुछ और करने नहीं दिया.
Very nice. Now I'm not going to translate it. You can put on the recording later. Yes. Gentlemen who wants a translation and use Google Translator. I'm promoting Google. All right. Thank you very much, Kamalji. And let us have Kasa, who is looking like an avatar today. Babaji, please go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Just a point that, see, we think distraction is, something that not good for us. But if we acknowledge the distraction also, it helps us to recreate ourselves in a new way. And, I came across something, constructive distraction. So we can distract, ourselves in a constructive way to recreate ourselves in a much more, for a better way. Thank you.
It is called disruption. Great.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you.
Yes, Kunen sir. नीला बैकग्राउंड, नीली शर्ट, नीला कप, क्या बात है?
नीला आसमान, सब कुछ सर. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सर. जनाब, शेर अर्ज किया है कि जिंदगी में सुबह की ताजी हवा और फूलों की महक रहे. जिंदगी में सुबह की ताजी हवा और फूलों की महक रहे. सूरज की पहली किरण और चिड़ियों की चहक रहे. सूरज की पहली किरण और चिड़ियों की चहक रहे. और जब रोज सुबह आप अपनी आंखें खोलें, जब रोज सुबह आप अपनी आंखें खोलें तो उन आंखों में खुशियों की झलक रहे।
Wow.
हैप्पीनेस एंड हैप्पीनेस, खुशियां ही खुशियां।
Wow.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Guru Nandan ji, go ahead.
Thank you, Kanin sir. What a wonderful cherry, because it contains names of both my daughters, Mehak and Chehak, and Khushia Rahe that I could, visualize for my daughters. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so all participants of the Good to Great, I'm starting sharp at 8 o'clock. So make sure you join over there. And the rest of you, I'm close.
Sure, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have an extraordinary day. Create your day, create your life, have fun. Above all, have fun.
Thank you,
So
sir.
I'll
Thanks
see
a lot.
you tomorrow morning for another conversation with you. And all members of the Good to Great, you will join. There's another link for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir, and happy Shivratri, one and all.
Happy Shivratri to you.
Thank you, sir. Happy Shivratri, sir.
Happy Shivratri.